Under normal conditions, your grippers require very little care and maintenance. Obviously, you should always keep your work area clean and don't allow lots of dust and dirt to build up on your table saw or your parts during cutting. And if chips and dust get onto the green grip material of your gripper, they can simply be blown off, or you can just wipe them off on your pants. And the green grip material doesn't actually get worn away. Your part travels with your gripper. There's very little rubbing going on here between the part and the green grip material if you're using your grippers properly. And if some did rub off, all it would do is expose new green grip material, and it wouldn't affect the action of the gripper. Now what can happen is over time you may notice a reduction of the grip on the green grip material. This is not uncommon, it's normal, and it's easily fixable. The wax or other coatings that you use on your tabletop, resins and oils from the woods that you're cutting, these can build up on the green grip material and interfere with the friction that you require to use your grippers. Fortunately, the solution to this is quite simple. A little bit of common rubbing alcohol or denatured alcohol, if you have that in your shop, in the bottom of a shallow pan, about 1/8 of an inch deep. Set your gripper down in it, let it sit for a couple of minutes, then simply take it out, wipe it dry, and the grip will be just like new. And an alternative is to buy the rubbing alcohol in this convenient spray bottle. Just a couple of squirts onto the bottom of your gripper, and again, wipe it clean, and it's ready to work. The other maintenance issue you're going to have to deal with is when you damage your gripper. Notice I said when and not if. It will happen. It happens to the best of us. The good news is that minor cuts into the legs of your gripper may not prevent you from continuing to use it. This cut obviously only removes a very, very tiny percentage of the overall green grip material on my center leg, and the green grip material isn't coming off because it's molded on, so I don't have to replace this center leg yet. And even if this cut extended all the way across, chances are I could still use this center leg. The outside legs are a little less forgiving because they have less material. The good news is that all of these legs are available as separate repair items. Most of our retailers carry them as part of their normal stock, so you can pick up the leg you need at your local woodworking store, or if you don't have the store near you, you can buy directly from us or on Amazon. The other item that may require maintenance are the little O-rings that we use throughout the gripper to keep the knobs from falling out of our parts when we're not using them. Now, one of the other items that may require maintenance are the rubber O-rings that we have you put during assembly onto all of our knobs and screws throughout the gripper. These are here so that as you're taking your gripper apart or changing parts, you don't lose the knobs, which saves you a lot of time, aggravation, and hassle. But over time, these O-rings can dry out, crack, and break, especially under dry conditions. Well, we will sell you a set of replacement O-rings on our website. And these can be used to replace any O-rings on your grippers that get damaged. So anytime you remove a component from the gripper, whether it's the balance support, the adjustable spacer, or a leg, because there's O-rings behind the screws here as well, take a look at them, get into the habit of inspecting so that if they're starting to dry out, crack, or break, you can get them replaced and not be chasing knobs all over your shop. Any of the hardware that comes with the gripper, any of the pieces that come with the gripper, can all be replaced individually through our website. We sell repair items for everything that is included with a gripper, so that if you damage your gripper or lose parts, you don't have to replace the entire gripper. You can replace just the pieces and parts that you need. Another little tip I can give you is the center leg slides pretty easily side to side as long as you move both ends at the same time. If you try to move one end, then it wants to bind. But you can also improve the slide by simply applying a little bit of paste wax at the bearing surface between the center leg and the body. Just a little bit of wax rubbed on there, buff it off, and it'll keep your center leg sliding smoothly side to side for a long time to come. So the grippers require very little actual care and maintenance to keep them performing the way that you want them to. But we definitely recommend that you take the time to clean them on a regular basis, inspect all the parts and pieces as you're using them, and replace anything that's damaged or missing as needed.